Hello, this is a video to support the lesson on present simple passive, which comes in stage 3 in unit 12. So it is one of the last grammar points you will learn in this stage, but it is quite an important one because it appears often in the MSAT questions in the grammar section. And also, you will see it in lots of readings that you do. You will have seen it before, but you might not have understood how it is formed. So to just introduce this, I would like to talk about countries and languages. So your country would be the UAE, and your language would be Arabic. My country is UK, England, and my language is English. So I've put a little world map together. Here we have 5 countries: England, France, Portugal, Spain, the UAE, and languages that they speak. So just quickly, UAE speaks Arabic, and you can easily match the other 4. So England, French, Portuguese, and Spanish. But what about these countries? America, Brazil, Congo, Mexico, Sudan. Which languages do these countries speak? Do you know? Can you attach them to these 5? Okay, so Sudan is Arabic, America, English, Congo, French, Brazil, Portuguese, Mexico, Spanish in general. So I'm just going to write a sentence. Just looking at Arabic and the UAE as an example, here is a sentence. In the UAE, people speak Arabic. We understand this, but take a look at this. Arabic is spoken in the UAE. Compare these two sentences. What differences do you think there are here? Do they mean the same thing but look different? What do you think? So looking at the verb in red here, speak is what we know. Normal, present simple, is spoken. This is the present simple passive. The speak is still there, but in a different form. It's now spoken, and we've put in the word is, but also we've changed the order of the other words. Now we're going to look at the way we form this, but also what this means. Okay. So we know this sentence. Arabic is spoken in the UAE. Sudan, we could say Arabic is spoken in Sudan. What can we say for these countries? Exactly the same, but you change the language. So English is spoken in America. French is spoken in Congo. Portuguese is spoken in Brazil. Spanish is spoken in Mexico. Just a small thing on form. Do you know what country this represents, these pictures? You might not know it from the flag and the shape of the country, but when you have beautiful mountains, beautiful lakes, and amazing buildings, this is Switzerland. Do you know what languages they speak in Switzerland? Well, they actually speak 3, sometimes 4 languages in Switzerland. French, German, and Italian, because the other countries are next to them here. Now, when we have not 3, but more than one thing before the verb, we change it. Not is spoken, we change it to are spoken. French, German, and Italian are spoken in Switzerland because this is more than one, and is we cannot use here. So just take a look quickly at the form, the positive, the negative, the questions, and the answers. We would have Arabic is spoken in the UAE. Arabic and English are spoken in the UAE. We have 2 languages here. Well, Arabic is the main language, but English is used in a lot of places. If we want to say not, then we would put isn't Chinese isn't spoken in the UAE. Not generally. And the question, is English spoken in the UAE? You would put is the start of the sentence. The answer's yes it is, no it isn't. Now the key thing here is what's called the past participle, which I've highlighted in red. The past participle, because the form is verb to be, which is, past participle is spoken. Now, what is a past participle? The past participle is the third form of the verb. So we have speak, spoke, spoken. For many verbs, it's just ed. It's like the past, cleaned. We're still talking about the present, don't forget, but the form is in the past. So if we wanted to use clean in this form, we would say the room is cleaned every day. So we would put is plus cleaned. But like you have in the past, you have speak. But for speak, we have an irregular past form. It's not speaked, it is spoken. Arabic is spoken in the UAE. So for all these verbs here, now remember we're not talking in the past, we're only talking in the present, but they all have a past simple form and a past participle form. Speak is different. Past simple is I spoke, but past participle is spoken. Now you see these in the back of your books. You will also see them on the internet, and it would be good to revise these because you will need them. It's important in English that you can use these forms correctly. Do you know them for these other verbs? Break, buy, eat, give, hear, know, pay, take, teach? Just a few. So for these ones, they're the same as the past. Bought, bought, heard, heard, paid, paid, taught, taught. Now be careful with the spelling of some of these. UGH here, UGH, it's complicated. Paid sounds like it's just ed, but the spelling is different. But for some verbs, the other ones here, the past participle is different to the past simple. Broke, broken, which is similar to spoke, spoken. Ate, eaten. Gave, given. Knew, known. Took, taken. Okay, this is getting complicated, so just take your time with these kind of things, but this is how you form it. You just need to know the form for when you put it together like this. Is spoken, okay? Takes a little time to get used to. But now the question is, why do we use the present simple passive? Remember, it is in the present, it's not in the past. So we're not talking about anything in the past. People in the UAE speak Arabic. Well, in the red here we have what's called the subject. The people are the ones who speak. And what do they speak? Is Arabic. So Arabic is what in green here is called the object. Well, for the present simple passive, we're trying to say that the action, the speaking, and the thing that they're doing, which is Arabic, is more important. In this sentence, it's not important that the people are speaking, because only people speak. Animals don't speak, nothing else speaks, so we know that it's people. What's more important in this sentence is Arabic. So in this, we have similar things here. We have the cleaner cleans the room every day. Is the name of the cleaner important for cleaning the room? Not for you. You just come into a clean room and it's nice. Is the teacher gives you homework every week? We know the name of your teacher. Only teachers give homework. So again, The teacher is not important. So for all these three sentences, we can form it with the present simple passive. We're basically saying that Arabic, the room, and the homework are more important. So we would write sentences like this. Arabic is spoken in the UAE. The room is cleaned every day. Homework is given every week. For pronunciation of the passive, the stronger sounds, if you listen, are on the subject or the noun, the object noun, and the verb. Arabic is spoken in the UAE. The is quite soft. So these circles show the soft and the loud sounds. Arabic is spoken in the UAE. Things you need to be careful about. I am bored. This could be an adjective or a passive. You could be bored in general, but you could be bored by someone or something, a film. The window is broken. You could be saying that the state of the window is bad. It's cracked, it's smashed. Or you could be saying that the window is broken every day. So every day it gets fixed and every day the window is broken. So it's not important who did it, it's just important that the window is broken. And sometimes, if you see this sentence, the phone screen gets fixed at the mall. Sometimes people use gets rather than is when they use the passive. But it's not common and we don't usually write it. So let's look at your country. What could we say about the UAE using the passive? Well, here's a few examples. Arabic is spoken by most people in the UAE. Arabic and English are spoken in UAE schools. We know who speaks them, the teachers and the students. So we're just trying to say the language. Food is given to poor people during Ramadan. Who gives the food? Lots of people. So it's not important who, it's just more important what is given. Traditional dress is worn by Emirati men and women. Now in this one, we've said who wears it, but it's more important that we're saying traditional dress at the start of the sentence. Dubai is visited by millions of tourists every year. The oil from the UAE is sold around the world. It doesn't matter who sells it, it's just important that it's oil that is sold. Many new buildings are built every year. Again, it's not important who builds it, just that they're being built. Okay, so these are all examples of the present simple passive, and you can use this to describe many things about your country.